Hello guys, it's Hope Martins, Copy Hope, and yesterday I talked about what makes copywriting effective and I talked about emotions. It's just very important. If you do not incorporate emotions in your message, if you do not communicate that emotions, your reader or hearer may never act, they may never do what you want them to do. And this is so important. People are not consciously conscious of an emotion until they read something or hear something that makes them think about it. The thoughts they have brings up that emotion. Words that people hear and things they see makes them think in a particular way pertaining to what they are thinking. And that thought that they have would, depending on what they are actually listening to or seeing, would trigger an emotion. So, as an advertiser or as a copywriter, as a business owner, whenever you are trying to communicate with your audience, ensure that you speak in a way that would make them think about what you're saying and then make them feel something. It's the feeling that makes them act, not logic. Logic will make them want to explain this thing I am buying. Am I supposed to be buying it? I will talk about that in another video. But for now, just ensure that whatever you are trying to say to an audience, make sure that they think about it. Make sure that they picture what you're saying. I'll give you an example. If I was walking down the street and I hear an advert that talks about a giveaway or a discount price in a McDonald's shop, and then they go on to describe how what you are going to get is top quality, you are going to so enjoy yourself that if you do not get that thing, to be as though you are never going to enjoy any meal again you have on earth. That gives a triggering thought of, wow, this must be the real deal, I must get this. So it gives this emotion of, wow, I would want to taste it, I would want to see what this meal tastes like. And then making people, that nobody that hears that would not want to feel like getting that discounted meal. Hearers are going to feel like getting it, which will make most people act on it. That is the importance of feeling. When you are communicating with your audience, evoke that emotions, make them feel what you are trying to, like, make them feel that what you're talking about, they can enjoy it, and make that's a good feeling. Even if it's, there are instances where not all feelings are good feelings. There are bad feelings that you can use to evoke an emotion to still achieve what you want to achieve. There are different types of products that are sold in this world. There are different types of services that are sold. And let me give you an example of a bad feeling or a bad emotion that could evoke. Okay, so I heard about this advert where an orphanage home needed funds, and okay, they made an advert based on data, scientific data of how, okay, they are really in need of this, and this happened and that happened, and this is their present situation, and scientifically speaking or whatever. I just know it's just data they presented. Guess what? People did not act on it. And why is that? Data are not really, does not evoke emotion where people will read and be like, oh, wow, oh, wow, oh. And then they make another advert where they talked about, they evoked the emotion of their readers. How they talked about the children, they talked about their situation, and they talked about how if you are in a position to help and you're not helping, it's bad. They just use the words that would really make a person feel something for their situation. Seeing, they made an advert that made people to see what they're actually going through, to feel compassion for them. That could be a pity feeling, but then it worked in amazing ways because they really achieved their objective. So what I want to tell you now is, even if you're like a business owner that sells to a physical customer, whenever you're talking about the product you sell, don't just talk about how good or how awesome or whatever that your product is. Ensure that you communicate how the buyer can see themselves in that position of enjoying that product. It's a feeling. It's not just saying, oh, I have this pen and this pen is you, it will last long in your hand, it writes well and all that. Ensure you talk to them how, if they use this pen, their handwriting is going to look like, let me think, probably the best person that writes in the world. I don't know who that is, but just make them feel that using this pen, it's going to make their life better. Everybody wants their life to be better. Nobody wants to live anyhow. So whatever you sell, make sure that you tell your customers how their life is going to be better, how they will enjoy it. If it's a clothes, tell them how, oh, a celebrity has used this clothes. Did you see how beautiful the person looked? Using this clothes, you would look like this. You would look like a model. It's classic. You to will define how you look. Just whatever will make them, whatever product you sell, say it in a way that whoever is reading it feels that connection. Whatever you say evokes that emotion that they act on your product. That's the important thing. They must feel something and they would act on it. I hope you learned something today. If you do, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be so glad. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.